Alright guys, so today I have the starter deck 3, the Crocodile 7 Warlord starter deck. Now, I actually was halfway through video recording it and then it cut out. So, I'm gonna do it again, but it's alright because I was mentioning how you need to get 2 of each starter deck when you pick it up, because just looking on the back of these, you can see that not all the cards come in 4 ofs. You get 2 ofs for some of them, and so because of that, it makes more sense to just grab 2 boxes right off the bat. So we're just gonna get right into this. This is now the second box that I am opening of ST03 because I just opened one, but I don't actually play blue just yet, but I have been planning to get into it because at the time I'm recording this, OP04 is just about to come out in like a week or 2. So I was planning on checking out the blue-black Rebecca leader. So just in this box, you get a play sheet and some rules. And yeah, so I was gonna experiment with that. So also kind of why I wanted to grab one of these. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let me get this plastic off here. Each starter deck comes with 10 Dawn cards, which at this point, everyone has more than enough Dawn unless you're just getting into the game. So not going to complain with free cards there. But yeah, so this is Crocodile, the Crocodile leader. The hollow pattern is beautiful. His effect is basically once per turn, you can -4 Dawn. So if you have 4 Dawn in your cost area, send it back to your Dawn deck. And then you can bounce a character that costs 5 or less back to the owner's hand. So it's actually pretty good, especially against red decks, which now have the OP03 Marco, because the Marco is really sticky because the owner can just discard an event card and bring it back into play. So if you want to get rid of it, like blue is great for that, because you'll see one common theme in this deck is they like to bounce cards back to the owner's hand or to the bottom of the deck. So yeah, so you start off with 2 super rare crocodiles. It comes with, the effect is blocker, so it's 5 cost 6k, and it's a blocker card. And on block, if you have 1 Dawn attached to it, you can basically place up to 1 character with the cost of 2 or less at the bottom of the owner's deck. So it's pretty decent. Like you get rid of like a searcher or like a blocker or something like that. But yeah, so you get 2 of these, and then you get 2 of these super rare Doflamingos. So this is on play. You can return up to 1 character with the cost of 7 or less to the owner's hand. So this is really useful as well. It gives you really good board advantage. You play this card, bounce one of their big bodies back to their hand, like really good effect there. Then you get 3 cost 5,000 power Edward Weevil. It's just a vanilla. And then you get 2 of these Gecko Morias. So this is on play. You can add up to 1 Warlords or Thriller Bark Pirate type character with a cost of 4 or less from your trash to your hand, other than the Gecko Moria. So it's pretty decent. Like you grab a card from your trash, whether you want to play it or keep it in hand as a counter, like really strong there. Then you get two Mihawks, Dawn ×1. When attacking, draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards. This is really good too. I could see something like this card being played in like a Nami deck or something like that, where they want to mill cards. Then you got 4 Jinbeis, 2 cost 4,000, just a vanilla, and 2 Stentamarus. So basically what this card does is you have to attach 1 Dawn to it and pay 2 Dawn, and then you can play a Pacifista for free. But it's like you're using 3 Dawn to play it, but 1 Dawn is being attached to this guy, so it's like you are getting like a power bump on him, and then you get to basically play the Pacifista for you're using 3 Dawn instead of the cost, which is like 4. So that's pretty solid. You only get two of this guy, and then you get 4 blocker Laws. Really decent card. Like one cost 1,000 power. It's pretty standard in a lot of blue decks. It's like the chopper blocker, comes in pretty handy. And you get 2-cost 3K Kuma. On play, you can look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, and you can either put it back in whatever order you want, or you can put it at the bottom of your deck. So based on like, you know, how you see your next few turns going and like what you kind of hope to draw, or if it sucks, like you can put it at the bottom of your deck and hope for a better one. You got 4 1-drop 3K buggies, just a vanilla, and then a Pacifista. So this pairs with the Centamaru. There's also a Pacifista in OP01 that pairs well with the Centamaru, so it's pretty standard. Then you get 4 blocker boas. This card is pretty good as well. It's 3 cost 1K, so it seems like a pretty high cost to play, but if you get it out of life, there's a trigger effect where you can just play it. So it is pretty good in that regard. Then you get 2 Martial D Teaches. On play, return up to 1 character with the cost of 3 or less to the owner's hand. And then you get 4 Sobble. Return up to 1 character with the cost of 7 or less to the owner's hand. It's a 4K 4-cost event card. And then you get 4 Thrust Pad Cannon. It's a counter. Return up to 1 character with the cost of 3 or less to the owner's hand. And then you get 2 Love Mellow. So up to one of your leader or character, whichever one's being attacked, I guess, gains plus 4K, and then you draw 1 card if you have 3 or less in your hand. So that's pretty solid. There's only 2 of those. A lot of Nami decks use those right now. But yeah, so as you can see, like you get 2 of these, and so like if you want a play set of them, you're gonna have to get 2 boxes. So that's where that comes from. But yeah, thanks for watching. That'll wrap up this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.